Hey folks, there would be so much to say and so many videos to cut and paste just to tell you the story of this GS trophy here in Namibia. It's really incredible, but unfortunately I have only 1500 megabytes a day available to transfer data, and you won't even believe how fast you use up 1500 megabytes. As I'm talking, the sun is over the rocks of Spitzkoppe, you see. And I'm just back, had a shower and trying to get my stuff together here and then do some work. And you know, I mean, a motorcycle rally is a little bit like the Camino of Santiago, because everything you have, everything you need must fit in one bag. So there's my blue bag and everything goes into that bag: the tent, the sleeping bag, my gear, everything I need. So you really have to be organized in a rally like this, because otherwise you just go crazy by looking for all the stuff. This is my tent, so everything I live with for 1 week is in here, and you really have to be organized. The stuff has to be always in the same pocket, in the same bag, otherwise you keep searching for it all day long and you really become crazy. Okay. What is it? Tuesday night, end of stage 3. Now I will show you just some scenes of the day and try to put together a video that's less than 1500 mega, and then I will try to post it. Okay, now check it out. Boy, we've just done maybe 10 kilometers of the 45 kilometer sandwash, and this is really tough stuff because in here it's really hot. We should have like 35 to 40 degrees. There is no wind and it's really difficult to see the good terrain, and the terrain is so variable. So like here you have it's like concrete with a little bit of sand on top, and if you come too fast and you brake with the front, your front wheel just washes out. But so far I did quite good. I laid the bike down once and my foot got caught under the cylinder head, but I was really lucky because the Alpinista Corazza wood, even if it's 4-year-old, did a real good job. So we have to go another 10 kilometers to lunch. Come on, let's go. So third special test of the third day. It's like a timed enduro test. The whole team has to go through here, one by one. Ooh, yeah, this is Christopher, the German. The German team is running. He is a good rider. Yes, excellent. And now when he is at the finish, the second one can leave. Are you checking also, like, if they put the foot down? Penalty if they put the foot down? Now we have Jan Stahl. Jan Stahl is in the special test. That was a pretty scary move here what Christoph did over those rocks. Let's see where he's going. Yeah, but jump now. Whoa, yeah. Well done, well done. Stay calm. Ride it home. Yes, excellent. Now on the gas in the deep sun, and Nico is taking off. Yeah, go! Nico has a lot of trail riding experience. There he was a little bit too fast, and he's really beautiful to watch on that BMW. Check it out. He is flying very, very good. He's taking a different line here. Totally under control. Yes. Very fine style. Excellent. And at the finish, don't throw the bike down. Get in between the cones. That's the finish. Come on. Help him. He has to get through the gate, no? Okay folks, just back from stage number 3 of the 2024 BMW GS trophy here in Namibia. We did about 165 kilometers today, not a lot, but there were some real tough kilometers because we had this about 40 kilometer long sand wash tri-lake bed that we were riding up, and that was really tough because the sand was endless, was so soft, was so deep, and you had to be really careful, a lot of attention all the time. You could not relax one single moment, so it was really difficult riding. Yeah, so we made it back here in this area of Spitzkoppe campground. Another beautiful day. And you know what the problem is? Like every day between 4 and 5 p.m. when we get back to the camp, I just I melt together with my motorcycle. I become a piece of the motorcycle, and it's really like a part of my body, and I don't want to get off the bike anymore. It's so beautiful to ride on these trails here, on these roads. So I want to show you now what are the bikes that we are using. So here you go. These are the two bikes of the BMW GS Trophy 2024. This is the R1300 GS of the competitors that are competing in the event, and it's the same bike that we from the media group are using. So it's a standard BMW R1300 GS with the normal suspension, so it should be 190 in the front and 200 millimeter travel in the rear. Plus, of course, we have the protection, the engine protection, a pretty good skid plate. And what else? We have a main stand. We have the Enduro foot pegs and the Enduro rear brake lever that you can switch the position. And the double Akrapovic exhaust, which I don't really like on this bike. I think it's good for a naked bike or for a cafe racer, but not really for an enduro bike. I like the silencer of the F900 much more. I'll show you later. Okay, so as I said, stock bike. I have handlebar risers, so it's a little easier to ride when you're standing up. It is prepared for the Navigator, but we are not using it here. So that's it. We have a main stand that we don't use either, and the Metzeler Karoo 4 tires. So now we did about, what did we do, 700 kilometers on those tires, and I think they should go for the whole distance of about 1,300. So this is the bike, nothing special, but very efficient and very much fun. The marshals instead, which mean the tour guides, the BMW tour guides that lead the groups, are riding the F900 GS. This is also a stock bike, also with Metzeler Karoo 4 tires, engine protection. Yeah, and that's it. The rest is stock. And what's really interesting between those two bikes, you can see how the GS, the Boxer, is extremely stable on these off-road tracks here. It is so predictable, you know, you can really ride fast on any kind of terrain, sand or rocks or gravel. And this afternoon I rode behind our marshal, Jose Pinto from Guatemala. He was on the F900, and the bike is really shaking a lot. You can tell the difference. It's much more nervous, it's much more reactive, and maybe it has an easier handling, but for these tracks here in Namibia, the Boxer 1300 is definitely the better motorcycle. Absolutely. Okay, that's it for now. Let's see how the evening continues. Bye bye.